Hello again, my fellow wet shavers, and hello to my two stalkers. I'm sure you two are happy to see me again. Today we are going to be doing a first impressions on the newly released King C Gillette safety razor. I don't know when it actually came out, but I found one at my local Walgreens this morning here in San Diego. I had to go to two different stores. The first store was a smaller Walgreens and they didn't have anything. Cartridges, and they have some King C Gillette branded cartridges and even electric beard trimmers and things like that, and some shave gels, beard balms and whatnot. So I went to another one, a larger Walgreens, and I was able to find, they had two in stock, a small display. So the box is kind of a nice looking, got the signature on the side. It looks like there's a titanium coating on there, but on the actual razor, there's not, it's chrome plated. And then got some stuff made in China there. So here's the razor itself. It's got the chrome plated handle and head with the barber pole style knurling on it. And then it's got the, let's see if we can see that there, is that the right way? Yeah. Monogram of the KCG King C Gillette on there. I don't know what head that actually is. I'm sure it's off of somebody will say it's an R49 or whatever. I don't know. I'm not an expert on those kinds of things. But it's a nice looking razor. It's a nice feeling razor. It's balanced right there in the center of the knurling there. Sorry, I'm a little shaky at this weird angle. So there it is. I've got it loaded already with some of the King C Gillette branded blades. Now, normally I wouldn't use these because they cost about 60 cents a piece. So that's just ridiculous. But for fun, because this is fun, I thought I would give them a try. The blades are, let's see here. They've got see if you can see it there. They got the signature King C Gillette on there, and says fine grooming since 1904, some date. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really read it that well. But there you go, that's what the blade looks like. I've already got one loaded up inside here. Those of you that know me know that I don't usually keep a goatee. I'm growing this as a science experiment. I wanted to do some shaving of some longer hair for some testing things. So part of it's gonna go today as a testing of this particular razor. We'll cut off the mustache portion, and I'm gonna save this for something else. It's a secret, but we'll find out about that sometime in June. The people from Reddit will know what I'm talking about. If you're not from Reddit, stop by and find out about the lather games. We got that coming up next month, and that's always a fun time. So we get rid of my little red, my red colored goatee here. The soap that we're using today, Southern Witchcraft, 3 milts, or sorry, how do you pronounce that? 3 milts, yes. A good spring scent in Tres Matres there. So looking forward to that. I've already got my brush loaded up just to save time, because I load the hell out of my soaps, because that's how I roll. So let me get a little water here, and we'll have at it with a whole bunch of, this made a really big lather on here today. It's dripping all over. I love the fragrances on Southern Witchcraft. And And this one is really good. They've always got like that, not always, but you know, the sort of that Southern Witchcraft's DNA is you can just smell the earth in there, and some of them more so than others. And if you follow my videos, you know that I'm not done lathering until I've got the lather at least partially on my shirt. I like it to drip off. So we're almost there. Feels pretty good. You see I've got a ton of lather. I'm using a dogwood custom handle with a Declaration Grooming B8 knot in there. So let's give this King C Gillette razor a try. Top off my water. I'm using a washer from Maggard's in there, just because, I guess. So the first thing I noticed with this razor is that it's quite mild. Now, I'm already cleaned up here because I did a little practice run, so I cheated a little bit, but we're gonna shave right here. There, that's gone. That's pretty easy. I don't feel the blade at all. And when your lather is thinned out properly, you can just swish the razor around in the water and I don't have any clogging or anything like that. There you go. So mustache gone, just like that, and really super mild. These blades say they were made in Russia. I don't know what they are. They could be Nassets, but they're pretty mild blades. This is the first real shave that I have on it, but the combination is very mild, very easy, very intuitive. The razor feels good. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not slippery. It just feels really good. I like it. Let's go on another pass for this up here. One thing I've been doing recently is kind of just leaving this, just get the whiskers off, but leaving this residual soap stuff here. That might be a bit overkill down there, but this is already insanely slick right now, and Southern Witchcraft is really good anyway, but I could shave with that. But what would be the fun of that? Because then I don't get to do this. Man, Tres Montres is really good too. It's got like a little bit of an earthy smell, a little bit of a petrichor going on in there. Some floral thing. I'm no scent wizard, but Courtney's really good in the. You could hand this tub to somebody unmarked, and if they couldn't guess which soap it was, they could for sure tell you it was Southern Witchcraft. Really good shine for visual feedback. Always at the top of the list of soap performers, and always, people always say it's good for a vegan soap, but it's just a good soap. I don't think you need that disclaimer in there. It's just a good soap. Now with the shape of the head there, I'm able to get up inside these tight areas pretty easily. And I can get all the way up underneath there as well. So that's what I like in a razor, is being able to get up into those tight spots. Excellent, really good. I'm being careful right here because I'm trying not to cut this off because I'm saving that for a thing. Let's hit it one more time. We're not worried about running out of lather here. We got tons of it, but it's beautiful, isn't it? I see you on IRC judging, but don't worry, I love you. Yep. Get rid of this. Great residual slickness on the Southern Witchcrafts as well. Let me get rid of some of it. There's enough residual slickness there that I can do, and this is really mild razor, so I can afford to get away with a little buffing. Beautiful. As smooth as a smooth thing. So, excuse me for a moment. I know that looks ridiculous, but we're quarantined. And I'm married. What do I need to impress? Just to top things off, I think this will be a good, I have the Tres Matres splash, but I think Chittenango Creek from is it M-A-O-L? Is that how you say that? Or Mall, which is a Talbot scent. This goes really well with it. I love this. I love the scent, and I love the performance on the splash. So I guess I should have used a alcohol-based splash to check for feedback. Oh, I know. Let's put some. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. I'm randomly grabbing summer break soap. Let's throw some Icy Stare on there just to check for feedback and get some good cooling. Just to see how we did. Nothing. Here comes the menthol though. That feels good. So again, really mild shaver, but you see with 3 passes, and I had several days growth actually on there, and able to get that down to the infamous BBS, which is kind of a silly thing, but there it is. That's a great razor. Now, it cost 30 bucks, and it was made in China, and it's got Gillette stamped on it essentially. But the way that I see it is, it's been several decades since we could go to our local drugstore and buy a Gillette branded razor. Grandpa didn't really look at his $1.95 as an heirloom, but here they are all over eBay. Granted, they were $1.95, but I don't know. I couldn't pass up. I had $30, so it's a great razor. I'm sure it's the same as some other razor that you might be able to get for cheaper, but there you go. It's a Gillette branded razor. I'm a collector, and I have collected it. It's in my sack of razors. So let's just really quick recap. We got the King C Gillette safety razor. I think only available at select Walgreens. Nobody's paying me to tell you that. Just if you want to get it, there it is. The chrome finish, using the King C Gillette blades. I bought a pack of them just because I didn't even think about, there's actually a 5-pack of them that come with the razor. So I've got 15 of them. But what are you gonna do? I'll use them. 60 cents a piece is a bit steep, but it's not really a lot of money, is it? So that's it. I hope you enjoyed checking that new razor out. Don't forget that the 3 milts provided for an excellent shave, and we will see you all again for sure in June, or if something else strikes my fancy between now and then. So, Cosmo signing off. See you next time.